Let me teach you a secret the powerful have always known but never shared. Emotion is the leash tied around your neck. The more you care, the tighter it gets. The more you feel, the more you bleed. Power begins where emotional dependency ends. The world does not belong to those who love deeply. It belongs to those who can walk away without looking back. Caring is a currency. The one who spends less controls the market. The one who feels less owns the room without saying a word. Do you think love wins wars? No, detachment does. You think empathy earns respect. No, fear does. Control is never given to the emotional. It is seized by the unreadable, the distant, the one who cannot be pulled by the heart. 4. If you want control, kill the need to be understood. Burn the desire to be liked. Bury the compulsion to respond. Because the less you care, the more others do. Indifference flips the power dynamic without effort or explanation. The world belongs not to the loud, not to the kind, not to those who love the hardest. It belongs to the one who feels the least and observes the most. The one who waits in silence while others expose themselves through desperation. 6. Care is weakness because care is control handed over. People are slaves to their emotions, addicted to validation, approval, and acceptance. These are chains they polish proudly, unaware they are wearing their own restraints. The moment you truly detach, not perform, not pretend, but stop giving a damn, you rise above them. You become untouchable, ungovernable, unreadable. Control begins with mystery, and mystery is born from emotional distance. 8. When you care less than others, you create discomfort. They scramble to understand you. They invest in you. They fear losing you. You no longer chase, you draw. You no longer speak endlessly, you are listened to. 9. You no longer react. You command. Stillness unnerves people. Silence forces them to project meaning onto you. In that projection, they reveal themselves, while you remain concealed, protected, and in control of the exchange. 10. Here is the truth your modern world fears. If you want to rule, never let your heart beat faster than your strategy. The man who cares more is always at the mercy of the one who cares less. Emotion is leverage. It can be pulled, twisted, and exploited. The one who needs nothing cannot be seduced, guilted, or played. That is real power. Dependency is the doorway through which control always enters. 12. Withdraw, but not completely. Stay close enough to tempt, far enough to torment. Give just enough warmth to spark interest, then freeze. Make your presence rare, make your silence loud. Scarcity creates value without effort. Let others project their hopes onto you. Watch them unravel while chasing a fantasy you never promised. They will call you cruel, let them. They will call you cold. Smile. Labels are weapons of the powerless. 14. The lion does not pity the lamb. The storm does not apologize for drowning the weak. Power is never earned by being loved. It is taken by being feared, desired, and never fully understood. 15. When you care too much, enemies can smell it. They know where to strike, how to guilt you, how to bait you into chasing closure or explaining yourself. Emotion exposes your pressure points. When you care less, they panic. They beg, they spiral. They reveal their hands while you keep yours close. Silence forces confessions. Indifference invites mistakes. 17. This is not a game of morality. It is a game of dominance. Detachment is not apathy. It is strategic indifference. You still see and think clearly, but you never overinvest your power. 18. When you are indifferent, you become unpredictable. When you are unpredictable, you become dangerous. Danger commands respect in a world addicted to emotional weakness and reactive behavior. 19. Do not chase. Do not explain. Do not justify. Stand still. Let them come to you. The one who cares less does not just survive the game. He controls it. 20. Kings are not crowned for compassion. They are crowned for control. And control is born in indifference, silence, and the mastery of one's own emotional impulses. Emotional detachment is not coldness. It is calculation. It is not the absence of feeling, but the domination of it. While others are enslaved by reactions, The powerful man watches unmoved, unreadable, and untouchable. When you care too much, you leak strategy. You reveal what matters to you, and once that truth escapes, it becomes a weapon in someone else's hand. Transparency is not strength in a world built on manipulation. The manipulator smiles because you are predictable. Predictable men are controllable men. The battlefield of life does not reward emotional honesty. It rewards concealment, restraint, and the discipline to remain guarded. Every outburst is data. Every confession is intelligence. Every desperate explanation is insight into how to break you. They don't respect your vulnerability. They store it, study it, and wait to use it. The one who cares less sets the pace. He decides when to engage, when to withdraw, and when to end it. Nothing can be used against a man who refuses to be read. Learn to respond, not react. Reaction is slavery. Calculation is freedom. The insult lands, but you don't flinch. The lie spreads, but you don't correct it. Your stillness becomes the threat. Silence unnerves people. It creates psychological distance, and distance is power. It forces others to step toward you while you remain anchored, calm, and in control of the exchange. In business, relationships, or politics, the rule is the same. The less you invest emotionally, the more leverage you hold. Calm against chaos always wins. If they cry and you remain steady, they spiral. If they rage and you stay silent, they break. If they withdraw and you don't chase, they question their own worth. You are not heartless. You are selective. You choose what enters your mind and what earns your reaction. That selectiveness is not weakness. It is discipline. Most people rush to connect, to explain, to bond. The man of power withholds. He listens more than he speaks. He lets discomfort work for him. Silence becomes a weapon, not a weakness. Indifference is a fortress. Detachment is a strategy. These are not traits of weak men. They are tools used by rulers, conquerors, and kings who understand human nature. People chase what they can't have. They respect what doesn't beg. They obey what they cannot predict. When you stop giving reactions away for free, you become dangerous to manipulate. Look closely at the men who command respect. They are not loud. They say less. They smile less. They care less. And that absence of emotional need turns them into centers of gravity. The weak orbit the strong, hoping for validation. But the detached man never orbits. He pulls others into his world while remaining untouched by theirs. The world will shame you for this. They'll call you cold, distant, emotionless. Let them. Their discomfort is proof that you are no longer controllable. The weak man's emotions are his leash, but yours are weapons, drawn only when needed and never wasted. Mastery is knowing when not to feel. In a world begging for attention, the one who withholds it controls it. They may call it apathy, but detachment is the throne upon which power sits. The man who learns to care less is not heartless. He is focused, strategic, immune to emotional puppeteers who survive on chaos and reaction. Let others feel and bleed. You observe, you learn, you remain centered. Watching how easily emotions control people teaches you who truly holds power. Want to know who holds power in any room? It's not the loudest voice, not the one begging for validation. It's the one who doesn't flinch when others panic, who stays still while others unravel. That man is untouchable. He does not chase when others withdraw. He does not react when provoked. His calm rewrites the script and forces everyone else to adjust around him. When you care too much, you hand your peace to others. Once they know they can make you react, they own you. You become a puppet dancing on strings pulled by emotion. The man who walks away instead of arguing breaks the pattern. He becomes unpredictable. And unpredictability is terrifying to those who rely on emotional control. Most men don't fail from lack of strength. They fail because they seek affection. They want to be liked, understood, forgiven. These are luxuries. Power demands none of them. Kindness is not currency. Mystery is, silence is. Never let the world know what rattles you, excites you, or devastates you. Exposure is an invitation to control. Two warriors enter battle. One fights to impress. The other fights to survive. The one seeking applause dies first. The one with nothing to prove outlasts them all. Live your life like that battlefield. Let applause mean nothing. Let victory be quiet. Detachment keeps you alive while others burn themselves out chasing approval. Detachment is not emptiness, it is discipline. Emotional control is not weakness, it is weaponry. Feel if you must, but never let your enemy see it. Betrayal will come, loss will come. You will not flinch, you will nod and move forward. Cold silence terrifies more than rage ever could. There is something unsettling about a man who does not react. In a world addicted to drama and noise, he becomes the ghost in the room, present but unreachable, calm while others lose control. People provoke you to prove they matter. Deny them that privilege. Smile at insults. Blink at threats. Offer nothing in return. Silence is how the powerful speak without words. To be feared is easy. To be loved is beautiful. But to be respected without raising your voice, without explaining yourself, that is mastery. That is the art of detachment. Those who fear losing you cling tighter. Those who know you cannot be moved fall in line. The man who can walk away from anything becomes the man everyone chases. His power is not in his hands. It is in his mind. He does not chase apologies, closure, or understanding. He masters calm under fire, silence in betrayal, and focus amid chaos. Stop caring who likes you. Start caring who fears losing your presence. Validation is a trap. Indifference is leverage. One weakens you, the other strengthens your position. In this world, control decides winners. The one who controls himself controls the room. The one who cares less reigns, not because he is cruel, but because he is disciplined. Powerful men are rarely defeated on battlefields. They are disarmed in relationships, not by force, but by affection, guilt, and emotional dependency. Love wears perfume, but it is still war. In every relationship, someone holds the leash, and it is never the one who shows their cards first. The man who waits, observes, and withholds dictates the pace. Emotional distance, even in closeness, keeps him in control when others surrender it. You cannot be manipulated if you do not need anyone. Dependency is weakness disguised as love. The moment you rely on affection, validation, or attention, you surrender leverage. Sweet words, temporary warmth, promises of permanence. These are tools. Believe them blindly and you are owned. The man who understands love as power never loses himself to it. Your strength is your ability to say no, not just to enemies, but to those you care about. Decline calmly. Decline cleanly. You were not born to trade pieces of your soul for peace. Rule your reality or someone else will. If that makes you cold, accept it. Ice is harder than fire. Discipline outlasts emotion every time. Consider the serpent. It does not roar or chase. It waits. It strikes only when necessary. Quiet, calculating, unreadable. This is how power moves. Do not over-explain your silence, your ambition, or your absence. The more they understand you, the easier you are to manipulate. Mystery is protection. Betrayal will come. They expect rage. They expect collapse. Deny them both. Say nothing. Walk away. Silence will haunt them longer than anger ever could. Revenge is emotional. Indifference is final. One reacts, the other judges. True power does not need retaliation. It removes attention. When others are driven by emotion, you must be guided by reason. Stay 10 steps ahead by refusing to chase closure, validation, or reassurance. You exist unbothered, unattached, and untouchable. This is not cruelty. It is survival in a world that feeds on emotional exposure. Stop romanticizing connection. It is a tool, not a virtue. Give love only from a position of power. Offer affection, never your core. Listen, but do not reveal your soul. Access invites manipulation. Become a fortress. Strong on the outside, empty inside, impenetrable, detached. Your worth is not in pleasing others, but in refusing to be controlled. When they fail to bend you, they will fear or worship you. Never let love weaken you. Never let friendships dull your blade. Never let tears divert you from your path. You are not a therapist or a savior. You are a strategist, and strategy demands emotional neutrality. Those who drown in sentiment are always vulnerable. You survive by remaining detached, emotionally sovereign, observing while others are ensnared by impulses. Discipline is your weapon. The man who cares less is never lost, because he is never attached. The man who cannot be owned cannot be broken. Detachment is the foundation of power. Emotional sovereignty is dominance. Control is not given. It is taken, not by shouting, pleading, or explaining, but by walking away while others scream, by starving your own emotions while they beg for access. They will call you arrogant, unreachable, cold. Let them. Weak men need warmth to function. Powerful men radiate fire from within. They don't seek comfort. They create tension, command presence, and remain untouchable. Write your own narrative. In it, you are always in control. Your inner world is untouchable. The one who cares less wins because he refuses to let external circumstances dictate his peace. The storm may rage outside, but inside you are calm, focused, untouched. This unshakable composure inspires fear, commands respect, and establishes authority in every interaction. Look at those who command respect. They are rare, disciplined, unreachable. They are not mirrors, they are walls. You crash into them. They do not yield, bend, or chase. That is the power of detachment. Here is the brutal paradox. When you care less, people care more. Silence becomes magnetism. Indifference becomes obsession. They chase what they cannot control, and your power grows without effort. Most people are addicted to being needed. They crave importance, strip that illusion, and they spiral. They try harder, give more, exhaust themselves, all while you remain centered and free. Freedom is the ultimate form of power. Emotional sovereignty allows you to control your reactions, your desires, and your presence. No one can manipulate what does not bend. Your detachment is armor. Your ability to walk away is a sword. Your silence is a crown. Stop explaining. Stop seeking understanding. Stop justifying your distance or ambition. Most will never understand you, and that is proof you are on the right path. Gossip, doubt, misunderstanding, let it all pass. You weren't born to be liked. You were born to be respected. Control starts with yourself. Can you delay gratification? Say no when everyone expects yes. Choose discipline over chaos, your future over their opinion. If so, you don't just win, you dominate. Detachment isn't emptiness, it's intelligence. It's the understanding that nothing is permanent. Love, hate, approval, or outrage. You do not ride their emotional roller coasters, you build your own empire. Let others react, let them chase. You choose, you walk, you remain unshaken. You care less, not from bitterness, but from focus. You have seen what overcaring does. It weakens, blinds, and binds. You were never meant to be a slave, not even to your own emotions. Rise above, detach, observe, control. This is the Machiavellian way. Ruthless, calculated, supreme. If this message awakened something cold and sharp inside you, recognize it. Power does not beg. Power does not chase. Power watches, chooses, and always cares less. Power is drawn, not given. It resides in those who remain silent while others scream. The man who walks away without flinching, who starves his own emotions while the world offers poison, commands respect. They will call you arrogant, unreachable, cold. Let them. Weak men need warmth. Powerful men radiate fire from within. They do not seek comfort. They generate tension, control presence, and dominate without effort. You write your own narrative. In it, you are always in control. Your inner world cannot be manipulated. The one who cares less wins because external circumstances cannot dictate his peace. Storms may rage outside, but inside you remain calm, focused, and untouched. This composure inspires fear, commands respect, and establishes authority over all who interact with you. Observe the men who command respect. They are rare, disciplined, and unreachable. Not mirrors, but walls. You crash into them. They do not bend, chase, or yield. This is the power of detachment. When you care less, others care more. Your silence becomes magnetism. Your indifference becomes obsession. They chase what they cannot control, giving you power without effort. Most are addicted to being needed. They crave importance. Remove that illusion and they spiral. They try harder, give more, exhaust themselves, while you remain centered, powerful, and free. Freedom is the ultimate power. Emotional sovereignty lets you control reactions, desires, and presence. No one can manipulate what does not bend. Your detachment is armor, your walking away is a sword, and silence is your crown. Stop explaining, stop seeking approval. Stop justifying distance or ambition. Most will misunderstand you, and that is proof of your ascent. You were not born to be liked. You were born to be respected. Control is mastered by those who care less. They dominate without shouting, without pleading, without revealing. They watch, they choose, they remain untouchable. And in that silence, power always resides.